Happy
Hello.
Monday.
What's
Hap-
happening, everybody?
What's happening, hot stuff?
Off the bat, Pat, let's give our condolences to the family of William Friedkin. We got all
Yes.
He's the man.
Yeah, I made a note to mention that. That's unbelievable. Right before the new movie comes out, too.
Yeah, he did one of my dad's favorite movies that I still shocked of watching it for the first time. I remember To Live and Die in L.A. Did you ever see that with William Friedkin? Or William L. Peterson? Sorry, William Friedkin's the director.
Mm-hmm. Not in a long time.
Willem Dafoe. Oh, God, good stuff.
Yeah, what a shame. It's a shocker to hear on a Monday. Crappy way to start the week.
Yeah, he was up there in age, but I was thinking, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, he was, 87? That's nothing to sneeze at. I'm hoping to make it to 57.
I guess
Like,
I'm hoping to make it to 47.
Yeah, seriously. I'll take anything I can get my hands on these days. But and tonight, Joe hit us up right before. He's something came up. He's unavailable tonight, so it'd be just a two-headed monster for for me one of Carpenter's creepiest films. I just love it. It's just so much creepiness about it.
It's one of my brother's favorites, actually, of Carpenter's. Shockingly, not mine, so to speak, but I really like it a lot because it's got the guy from Simon and Simon in it.
It's got the guy from Simon and Simon, yeah. Oh, we got Ryan Underwood. What is up? Ryan's in the house. Pastor Loomis, get out! Say, get out! Get out! Get out now!
Get out!
Pastor Loomis. How great would it have been if because he's just called priest. How great would it have been if he was Pastor Loomis?
Yeah, he was just priest, no name. Oh, Pastor Loomis. Oh God.
Hey, Lurch. What's up, Ghost?
Lurch,
what's going on?
Your friend, the Ghost.
Hey, James. What's going on?
Hey,
the
James.
Apocalypse trilogy, right? Yeah. Yeah. So, looking forward to this tonight. Had a pretty boring Monday, and I'm like, at least there's something to look forward to tonight. And it is Prince of Darkness watch along. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. And it's been a minute since I watched it. I haven't watched this in a long time. So, and I was actually thinking about last night, man, maybe I'll put it on, but I'm like, nah, let me just wait. It's been so long, rather just watch it, revisit it with everybody.
Yeah, Carpenter had a few movies within a couple of years here. This is all what They Live, Big Trouble in Little China. This movie, right? They were all close to the same time.
The 80s, he was just kicking them out. I mean, you figure, so if you not negate, just put it aside that, because obviously Halloween was 78, but 81, he was a producer and co-wrote Halloween too. So yeah, it was pretty much a Carpenter film. Mm-hmm. Then you got The Fog right before that. What else? Christine. They, like you said, They Live, this, The Thing. He was just knocking them. It was just one after the other.
Starman's around this time too.
Yeah, I just watched Starman. I think I mentioned them with what did we watch? I watched it like a week or two ago, and it's been a long time since I watched it. Admittedly, and it wasn't bad. It was entertaining. Departure from what he does.
Yeah, it's not in the category of his other films, but it's a very good movie. Aaron Jeffrey Lebowski, the other Lebowski.
The other Lebowski. Yeah, I totally enjoyed it. So everybody got their beverage of choice. I have two of my Fear movie lines left over, so that'll be my beverage of choice for this evening. Everybody get their snacks, their drinks, everything. Get everything lined up and ready to go.
I love it. You got it. I got my strawberry Rita cider, which is bizarre, and the water for now. Oh, damn. Okay. Pat, you tell me when I'm going to hit play.
Yeah, and I just, and it's funny because these beers come in like a little was it a 6-pack or an 8-pack? I forget. And this was when I took out it, and it's beat to shit. I don't know what the fuck happened. And the box wasn't beat up, so it doesn't explode on me. But you're over there, right? Because your remote battery's dead, so you have to wait there. Is that where you went? I think so. I just saw that as you did that. You Tolbert. Nice.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm ready, Pat. Whenever.
You ready? Okay, everybody out in the chat, everybody watching along with us. Go count down from 3, 2, 1. Press play.
Excuse me.
And here it comes, the beginning. You should see the Universal.
Yes, indeed. Starring Alice Cooper.
Yes, exactly. Starring Alice Cooper. I have a message for you, and you're not gonna like it.
I like that, Pat. So this is part of Carpenter's Apocalypse trilogy, James. Yes, I will say I like this more than In the Mouth of Madness. I'm not the biggest In the Mouth of Madness fan. I like the sequel.
Yeah, this is one I would put above that, definitely. This is I think when we did a ranking, this was in my top 5 when we did our Carpenter ranking from what I remember. I like this. I remember going to see it in the theater, and it was creepy as hell. I remember everybody the jump well, if you're watching along, I'm sure you've all seen it, so spoiler alert. The jump scare when he looks in the mirror at the end and he jumps, the whole fucking place was not expecting that, and the whole theater was like, "Ah!" It was great.
Man, the Simon and Simon guy totally has got Ted Lasso going. Man, wow.
Let me lower this just a little bit on
And
this end.
that girl's pretty damn cute.
So, what is your timestamp? Because I think mine had the universal it showed it twice.
It just says Donald Pleasance right now, Lisa Blunt. Should I pause it?
Right now, I'm seeing them, outside the university. Let's
Okay,
see. Hold on, let's see what names are coming up. 'Cause I know it's a drawn out, yeah, Donald Pleasance just popped up on here. Lisa Blunt just popped up on here. Victor Wong, yeah, so that's where I am. Yeah, I think 'cause I'm actually watching it on YouTube, so it had, like it showed Universal twice, so it showed up the updated Universal logo, so probably put me back a couple of seconds. So right now, she's looking in on the priest with the little
yeah.
treasure chest box.
The fox is on the guy right now. Yeah.
Yeah, Nurse is talking now. We all know his stash can never compete with Atkins, aka the silver silver fox. 392 Mopar. What's going on?
Hello.
Hop in. If you got a copy, watch along with us. We're watching
There he is.
Darkness. There he is. There's the man, Donald Pleasance.
Right around Halloween 4-ish time, maybe well, a little before it, a year or two before it.
This was year before it. That's right. And
He's
look at his
reading
skin.
his book now. Is that right?
Yep. He's reading his book. See, we got to find out from Sean Clark who's got that book. Remember how he got the fog book? No,
Yep.
he gets this book. Oh, there's Victor Wong.
Now he was in big trouble with China, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and wasn't he the guy that sold the Mogwai?
I believe so. He looks like him, right? I thought so.
I'm pretty sure he was. I haven't seen Gremlins in a minute, but I mean, I
I
know
don't
the
know.
movie, but I'm pretty sure it's him.
I think the statement is true. Where we're always biased to the stuff that we grew up like first seeing, or like from like 1980, maybe 83 to 1990. You could just remember. I just remember all the movies so damn well. Like at least what came out when. Like I could put them in the years because this is 87, isn't it?
87. Yeah.
86, 87, one of the two.
Oh, tell me. Well, I was obviously, I'm a little bit older, so I remember it like it was yesterday. I did see this in the theater. I remember going to the theater with my friends and seeing it in the theater.
That was Dirk Blocker. I thought it said Dick Blocker.
Dick Blocker. No, we haven't. No, Lurch, we haven't done Big Trouble. We want to do it.
We will. Yeah, we're going to do pretty much most of the Carpenters, even
Yeah.
the ones that people don't like.
Yeah, even the less desirable Carpenter ones, but we're just going to keep working through them, I think. I mean, what do we got left to do? Mouth of Madness. We got Vampires, Ghosts of Mars.
I guess we could do the board.
We can do the award. Why not? We talked about doing body bags. Body bags we'll save because remember we talked about doing a whole month of anthologies.
Yes.
Like we could do Creep Show.
I'd be all for Memoirs of Invisible Man too.
Oh, I'm up that too. You know me. I like that movie.
Oh,
Yep, they
Village
live.
of the Damned. Village of the Damned's got a real good cast, as bad as people might not like it.
It does have a great cast. Yeah. Well, we did The Thing already, and did we do They Live? I don't think we did. If we did, I don't remember it.
See, that's the problem now. We're playing catch up on what we haven't done. For some reason, I'm thinking we did it around the time of my birthday.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and let me look on the channel. Let's see. I thought we did. I can't believe I don't remember if we did or
I just
not.
remember saying, what was wrong, baby?
Yeah, what's wrong, baby? That's great.
392 Mopar. Yeah, we'll do Dawn of the Dead 78. Ooh.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we should work our way just through the George Romero movies too. Just start with the classic and just work through them all. I all for
I
that.
guess. What?
Let's see playlist. Let me see. That horror. Where is it? Live movie. Why don't I see it? Oh, here we go. Your full playlist. Did we do They Live? I didn't think we did, and we did not. It's not here.
Wow, okay.
Maybe we do that next week.
No, Jack, I am not getting the 25-foot Myers because he just saw something.
What happened? What happened?
My buddy Jack, he I think he wants me to buy the 25-foot Myers. So.
Oh, the big inflatable one that they're selling?
You know how much it costs?
How much is it?
Actually, I shouldn't call him Jack. His name's actually John. Jack is my longest childhood friend, another guy. But I think it's $600.
Oh, they can keep it. I ain't buying that.
But there's like a 15-footer too.
I have no place to put it. That's why I didn't even buy the last animatronic that they had at Lowe's last year, because I'm like, where am I going to put it? I already have two that are in the box of two different ones. I have the first Spirit one, and then I have the other one that was in Party City. And they just keep putting them out. It's like, guys, I just don't have the room. I wish I had the room.
Man, he's really attracted to that girl, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
This guy do anything anymore? Does he even? Anybody out there know if this guy does any work anymore? I don't think I've seen him.
I haven't seen him in ages. So you figure this is what, 87? So that's what, 30. Why can't I think straight?
Oh, he's upset now.
And 10, 33, 34, 35. So it's what, 36 years ago? Holy crap.
Yeah, Pat, I was 6 years old, buddy.
Yeah, 6 years old. You young bastard. Yeah, 100 foot, I think. Yeah, exactly. My wife will kill me if I get that. I mean, if it was like maybe, yeah, especially you, maybe 100. If it was like $200, maybe I could. But $600, especially you guys got to remember, it's less than 2 months away to age 45. Seriously, it's less than 2 months away. I got to save my money.
I have one more convention this weekend too. Oh.
No, what am I doing this weekend? We're playing at a party, so I'm actually going to make some money to take to age 45.
It's weird. I'm going to be a bachelor after the convention on Saturday. My kids are going to be at my brother's. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Was the wife going to be with you or no?
She's going to see Pink at Wrigley.
So, oh, that's right. 1060.
We're going to see Pink in Milwaukee on Monday. Oh yeah, I should probably talk to you. Probably can't do a watch along next Monday unless we change the day. So.
It's what?
It's Lisa's birthday present, even though her birthday was last month. So.
Yeah. We can move it. We can do because next Tuesday I'm doing the open mic tomorrow, so I got next Tuesday free. If you guys want to move, They Live to Tuesday. I'm flexible.
I'd be excited to do They Live. I got a lot of stuff I can show from that movie, of course.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, dude, I would love to put an inflatable Myers outside a big one like that, but I could probably get away with getting it if I was going to really put it out as a decoration. But
it's too windy, dude. Like I even had like an inflatable for Christmas. I'm never gonna get one of those things again. It's just they just fucking fly apart. I don't have to maintenance the damn thing.
Oh, and just letting you go. So I don't know if you guys got these bad. We got some nasty storms coming through. So if my power, if I disappear, the power went out. There was like a tornado warning, severe thunderstorm warning. So let's see what happens. So hopefully it doesn't knock my power out.
Your journey begins.
I was told there was nothing left. No conscience. Oh, sorry, wrong film.
You are a madman?
Yeah. Please help me. It's only a 4-hour drive.
Mogwai not for sale.
I'm not going up for sale. Right. My wife has my whole yard full of inflatable Halloween things. I used to do that a lot when the kids were younger, and then the inflatables like just started to. They're not cheap because every time like
Oh,
one went, I'd go buy a new one, and I'm like, damn, these things are expensive. So I would try to wait to get them at the end of the season where they were cheaper.
right. Remember
And
I put them all up? I put all the Myers up. We did that for our episode, the one
yeah,
episode.
that's right. You had them all up.
Yeah, and I had put the real nice H2 Myers inflatable inside behind them in the window. Those things are cool though because they don't look. Yes, I have a lot of kids in our neighborhood, so yeah, I kind of feel a little bit better having something that doesn't look too drastically violent. And those little Myers guys aren't. They look like
Well,
something
I'm
out
on
of
a.
Charlie Brown or South Park.
I always put decorations out more so when the kids were younger. And believe me, I'm on a done of a cul-de-sac. The only with two other houses, one's been vacant. People rented it a couple of years back, but the house has been pretty much been vacant for 17 years since I've been here. And where my new neighbor is, Mike, is that's it. So I would just nobody comes down here, but I'd always put them up because you have to because the kid, especially when the kids are younger, you drive around, you come home, they get a kick out of seeing the lights. And
Yep.
even like that was like I think it was last year. I was like, oh man, my back was hurting. I'm like, I don't want to get up on the ladder and put any freaking lights up. And of course, my kid's like, oh, you have to. It's a tradition.
Yep. They shoot this in LA probably.
Um, I don't know. Didn't Sean do a locations for Prince of Darkness? Or I thought
I
he
think
mentioned
it.
once before that yeah, I think he did. Showing the church where this is. I mean, I don't necessarily don't know if this church was actually the interior shots.
I'm glad he joined our H45 group though. I was surprised when I talked to him about it. I'm like, you sure? People are gonna get a little goopy. I was like, dude, I don't care. I was like, okay.
I think he's just beaten down. He's gonna have to go on a long vacation after this.
I was like, yeah, you said the same thing about H40. He's like, yeah, I know, and this is even worse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was my big thing. It's like I always had one of those blow up turkeys I'd put out at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And and I'm like sort of up on a hill, and there's a lake below me. And when the wind blows off the lake and comes up here, no matter what I did to strap that thing down, it always looked like it had a broken neck. It was always like it just kept blowing the head back. It was hysterical. And then it finally just shit the bed, and I threw it out. So I'm
You
more
know,
blow up turkey.
the only ones we put up for Christmas is Clark Griswold inflatable, like for inflatables, is the Clark Griswold one and a Buddy the Elf one. So there's like one in each side of our house.
Yeah, and especially you got the younger kids, and you have to put that stuff up. Yeah. I mean, I put Christmas lights out. I put like the icicle lights out in front of the house, and I put I have a flagpole at the end of my driveway, and I take the flag down, and I drape lights. So it looks like a giant Christmas tree. There's a bunch of stuff I do put out, but just no more inflatables.
This movie is different. There's no doubt.
That is another thing too. I would always have to wait till I did my last leaf blow or last time I mowed because you have to move the shit around because it's in the way of your lawn when you have to mow. I mean, it's good for me. I don't know where you're located, Ryan. Where you located? Because for me, usually by mid to late October, I don't have to mow anymore up in here in northeastern PA because it's too
That's
cold. Shit
about what
doesn't
it
grow
is here
anymore.
too.
Yeah, that's usually when I do my last mow.
Oh,
Cut the grass real low so I can blow everything and it's clear. Hey, what's up, Ronnie?
Ronnie, how are you?
What's going on?
And yes, I was a George Sky at one time. they
You a what?
they were talking about during their SummerSlam thing the other night.
Oh, yeah, I gotta watch it. I saw it. I saw it. It's back up there. I don't know if it was down or whatever, but it's back up there. I haven't had a chance to watch it.
I almost spit up my freaking water when I heard it. No, I'd love to be on with those guys though to talk some wrestling. I hope we can do that in the future. You know.
Yeah, I'll sit in the corner. I don't know wrestling anymore. You want to
I
talk
know.
old school wrestling from the '80s? Yeah, well that I can do, but anything beyond Hulkamania, early Hulkamania, I'm
Well,
good.
they're getting pretty busy for their 31 days thing. I know that. They're
Yeah,
getting that all together, right? It's the second time I think they've been doing it. Yeah.
I'll see you in Southeast. All right, so yeah, your shit grows all year long. That's why. So yeah, that's got to suck to keep moving stuff around. I wouldn't put stuff out if I had to keep doing that. Oh,
Was that an
like,
80s haircut that this girl's had, or what?
is it what?
That was the type of hair, like hairstyle of the 80s, like what she's
Oh, that was
wearing.
definitely the '80s haircut that she's got there.
Like Uma Thurman had that in Kill Bill, right?
Yeah, she actually looks a lot like Uma Thurman. Now that you mentioned that.
Yeah. And then this guy, you always wanted to, you know, cuff up your sleeves like that, right? That was the thing too.
Yeah, with the pink shirt. Ooh, I didn't hear that thunder. That was loud.
Oh, second on YouTube. Okay.
Oh, the second year. Yeah, because he said you'd. Yeah, Blake had mentioned you guys been doing it for a couple of years. On the audio
It
podcast.
was just on YouTube, but the
I
audio.
got to set that up one of these days when I get a minute. Set it up so everything goes on the audio location. I started doing it with the old podcast and then stopped doing it. You know why?
Yeah.
You know why? Because that is
That's it. That's a con right there.
You got him, Pat, didn't you? You went through them all, didn't you? Oh God.
I did that one. I didn't do any more of them. I didn't have enough time.
Oh God. Oh man. Has he been seen since? No.
I don't think so. No, he did pop up on somebody interviewed him. I saw on Facebook, not on Facebook, on YouTube. I remember it popped up somewhere. Somebody posted in one of the Halloween groups that I admin, and I checked it out. And he was sober. It was a short interview, but it was definitely done after the train wreck.
Our experience.
Yeah, our train wreck. The wife's got all those. Yeah, it's that's just too much shit to keep moving around.
It is.
Yeah, Prince of Darkness is just fucking creep. I was just saying this. Definitely one of
It
his
is.
creepiest films. That used to. I mean, every time, which was in the intro, the scene where everybody has the same dream and they're visualizing the spirit in the front, and you wait to see who it is. And of course, well, spoiler alert, we know who it is. That used to just creep me out. Always creep me out. The voice, John Carpenter has had a way with that, like creepy
Yeah.
voices. Like even later on, what the guy says, and you're not gonna like the message thing. That was creepy. Or in the fog, when the water hits the Elizabeth Dane sign and it starts talking through the radio.
Mm-hmm.
That was just away with that. It's just creepy shit.
Oh, she's dead. I didn't know she's dead.
She is, yeah. I do remember seeing that. She died young.
Blood disorder. And she's the other one in an Officer to Gentleman next to Deborah Winger. She's the other girl?
She's the other girl. Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, she died young. That's why you didn't see her. I forgot about that.
Wow. Sorry, it's
Oh, there's other things I need help with. That sounds like where would you like to sleep, Dr. Chalice?
okay. So Jameson Parker. Let's see if what he's done recently. Oh yeah, he hasn't acted since he did a couple episodes of Jag in 2000.
Oh, right, yeah. It's like a VHS stream. That's what it looks like. It looks like the VHS recording. And if you're watching along, Ronnie, well, why don't you give your timestamp? Because yours, like I said, mine seemed to be a little bit behind. What's the timestamp on yours? Or can you not get it because you don't have the remote?
I do.
If not, don't sweat it. It's around 19 minutes and 30 seconds.
Info.
Victor Wong is just about to walk into
1921 is what I got.
Yeah. Victor Wong is just about to walk in, and you've seen them all like bowing down to the sun.
I don't think I've listened to the commentary track on this one. I wonder if Carpenter does this one on his own. See, all those people outside, like with Alice Cooper, that's the real creepy stuff to me in this. It's like, ooh.
And he's sitting there and he's got the cup full of maggots. Ugh, nasty. His rage.
Cubs are at Citi Field tonight too. Out your neck of the woods. They're in the Bronx. No, not Bronx. That would be Queens, right? Where they're at.
What they're playing? Who, the Mets?
Yeah, Citi Field.
Yeah, so yeah, they're in Queens. Take me to Queens.
A couple of lowlifes from Queens.
What does dumb fuck mean?
So this movie couldn't have made a lot of money, if I remember right.
I think it made his budget because Carpenter was always worked with a pretty small
His
budget.
rage.
That's what I'm waiting for him to say. It was his rage.
He's got a little Al Pacino in there, doesn't he? October 23rd, 1987. Budget was $3 million. Oh God, this thing grossed. Well, it made its money, $14 million.
Yeah, that's right. That's one thing that Carpenter was good for. Limited budget and turning out a good film.
And
From
of
day
course,
one.
great soundtrack, great score.
Oh yeah. He's like, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. And there they are in bed.
I gotta look at the. Oh boy, he did, didn't he?
He did her. Russ, he made Porker. See, his hair's all nice and everything. When I actually had hair, I'd wake up, I'd look like a train wreck. My hair would all be sticking up.
He's had her now. He's like, I don't need her anymore.
Yeah, he's trying to chew his arm off to get away from her.
He's in pretty good shape back then.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, definitely. So you got this weird like eclipse thing going on that's freaking everybody out. Where the moon's above the sun.
Simon and Simon guy. Shave.
Would have been nice if we got a nice gratuitous boob shot of her in the hair, but we don't. It's one thing Carpenter didn't have a lot of nudity in his films.
They live. He's got some.
Yeah, but you would think he would have more, and it's usually very quick, and it's not very drawn out.
And there wasn't that much in vampires, really. Just
Yeah,
actually, it wasn't totally.
I'm a big fan of nudity. So
Who isn't, right?
yeah, why
So
not?
1987. So then he went straight to They Live after this. So Alice Cooper did do a song for this film, Prince of Darkness, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, he helped fund it, wasn't he? Part of the he had owned a stake in the production company or something, and helped fund it.
That's a good question. I don't know.
That's what I thought. I thought that was one of the reasons he was in this. And here he is.
Carpenter's first film that he made independently since Escape from New York.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his production company helped fund some of this. And there's Alice.
This is right around the time this came out shortly. It came out after he was at WrestleMania 3. Jake the Snake.
And this was the following year after Friday Part 6. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Movie didn't take more than a month to film.
That's Carpenter cracking the whip. Let's get it done. Get it done.
Yeah, there's this note here that Carpenter or Pleasance was late on his first day of the set since he had to drive and he didn't like driving. So he had a driver until the rest of the time, the rest of the shoot. That's pretty creepy, all of them staring at him like that. Yeah, a lot of it was shot at USC.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's where, like, I guess all the classes they were shown before where they were. It was at USC. I did not know that.
Yeah, Carpenter has consistently mentioned that the film died a swift death in theaters, but found life like many of his films on video.
Which is true.
And
Most of
who's
his
like
stuff.
that a lot too is Kevin Smith. His movies are a lot like that too.
Well, people got shitty taste.
Peter Jason, all right.
There he is. And he would appear again next year. The following year, they live.
He was just a few years prior to this. He was in 48 Hours, looking for a guy by the name of Billy Bear.
Yeah.
Hey, down the chick down the block. Oh, that's right. Alan Howarth worked on this soundtrack too.
I'm 100% agreement with you, Ryan. People just suck. Except for everybody in our world is good. Everybody out there sucks.
We're better than that.
That's the thing I meant to do. I'll have to get that next. We're better than that. Shit. What the hell was it? I was just going to ask you something. I completely forgot what the hell it was.
I was saying Alan Howarth did the score in this one.
I completely forgot. And this girl was cute too. The one with the glasses. She was cute too.
And this guy's the mullet. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. He reminded me of what the hell is the guy's name?
The guy that does the special effects.
No, he looks like the guy. He was in The Money Pit. Shelley Long's ex-husband. He was in Die Hard. Remember, pain don't tickle. And he was in Die
guy
Hard.
From Die Hard.
Yeah.
Oh, you're thinking of Alexander Gutenov, the guy who died of AIDS?
Yeah, he died. Doesn't he look like him? If he took away the beard,
like
yeah, like related to him. That's the first. Yeah, I can't remember his name. I know he's dead.
Dead.
This is creepy where they're all just standing out there. See, Keith David would have been good in this.
Is that guy? Or
This guy was good.
Or the guy from Alien, right? What's that guy?
Yeah.
Guy just died recently.
What the hell was his name?
He was in Freddy's Dead. Remember that?
Yeah, I can think of his name.
Yaphet Kotto, right? Yaphet Kotto or whatever.
Yes. I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you this thing, which shall be unleashed. And then they flashed to Alice Cooper. This is the thing that was unleashed, Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper, he's a cool guy to meet if you ever get him at a convention or see him at a convention. He'll talk to you for a while. He'll give you some time. Far from an asshole.
And there's that sun and the moon right above it.
Yeah,
anybody watch along?
Pretty sober in this film.
He was he was. Yeah, this was, well, you figure it's just 2 years before age 5. Oh yeah, this is the woman with the cup and it's got all maggots in it. Nasty. Ugh. And he's looking at his hand like, oh, Jesus Christ, I gotta wash my hand now.
Come on.
It's like I could use a drink.
Don't feed him after midnight.
Don't feed him after midnight, right? The gremlins are coming after him. But I wonder where the interior shots were. I don't know if they were actually in this church or not.
I would have thought this movie he would have had a extended cut of this film, but there's been nothing.
No. Yeah.
I wonder if he didn't really cut too much out.
See, See, that'd be a cool prop to have. It's like an oversized lava lamp. Damn, look at those computers. Oh God. Remember computers in the 80s? They were so big and bulky. Oh God.
Those what PCs, and then you had when the Macintoshes first came out.
Yeah.
So the Thing and the Mouth of Madness are the other two, right? The
Yes.
trilogy, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what else you could put in this part is the deputy from Assault on Precinct 13, right? Throw him in there.
Yeah. Right.
He could have worked. God rest his soul.
This girl, man, later on, she gets real creepy looking when she gets with the baby. Oh, that's just a creepy image.
This movie has a goofy ending too. It's a Carpenter ending.
Typical Carpenter ending. It's not a happy ending. And what's weird is, like, if this thing has been sitting in this church all this time, why now? Are people going to mess around with it?
Were you up pretty late when you had messaged me, I'm guessing?
What time was it last night? Maybe 1:30. I think we called it quits. Yeah, I went over for one beer, which turns into like 4 beers or 5 bears. Maybe it was like around 1:30.
1:30? Okay. Jameson Parker's mustache is uneven. I gotta look at this.
It's really. It's like, what the hell is that? That's just gross. All the worms stuck to the window.
Ugh.
The Prince of Darkness was himself sealed that old life called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. Creepy shit.
I didn't see anything about Alice Cooper having any production on there, but that doesn't mean it wasn't the case.
I thought it was either this or, yeah, it was this. I remember, where did I hear that? I can't remember where.
John Carpenter met Alice Cooper at WrestleMania 3, same WrestleMania we were talking about. And the performer shared his desire to be in a horror film. Carpenter said okay, but only if he could use Cooper's impaling gag from his onstage shows.
And maybe it wasn't this. I know he had something to do with financing, and I thought it was this one. Maybe I was wrong.
This is the first of 2 movies that he did with the live films. With They Live was the other one. That must have been right around the time Double Stuffed Oreos first came out.
Yeah, yeah, right. Watching Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, that's got all food that we like, all junk food. Oreos, pizza.
Yeah, everything I put on my Christmas list, including Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry rules.
Just extremely creepy. If you just look out and see this, it's like, why wouldn't you just call the cops and just be like, look, there's a bunch of creepy people standing outside. Spirit of Michael had went into it after they burned up at the end of H2, right? That would have been a weird twist, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Did you get a bruise? Was it a Harold Ramis looking guy?
He actually looked more like what's the one nerdy guy that always played in movies? He was in Grease.
Yeah, this guy's a little too.
I can't think of his name. Holy crap!
Not Rick Moranis. This guy's tall.
Let me look and see. I can't remember his name. Let's see. I know he was in Grease. Eddie Deason. That's who he looks like. He was in Polar He was the voice of the one kid in the Polar Express, and he was Dexter's Laboratory. He was in like a bunch of B movies, but I always remember him in 1941. Did you ever see 1941 with John Belushi? Yeah.
Belushi.
He was the guy that had the dummy, and they were stuck on top of the Ferris wheel at the end.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's the guy. Doesn't he look like him? Remember, he had like a gourd or something. He's like, I'm throwing it. He was stuck, and they were sitting there watching for a Japanese submarine. That's such an underrated comedy. There's no way I could talk to Alice Cooper without it turning into the scene from Wayne's World. Oh, yeah. We are not worthy. Oh! And there it is. It's like a kickstand. Just hold them up.
Uh-huh. I'd say there's about, a dozen deaths in this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, feed my Frankenstein. Honey, you put your hand out like this. Don't do that. You can talk to him about golf, because that's a big thing for him.
That's it, yeah. You want to get on his good side, talk golf. Man, that guy likes to play golf. They just played the other day at Bethel, where Terrence works, but it was the Hollywood Vampires.
He's still going the way at his age, huh? Isn't that something?
Yeah. Oh, sounds like somebody's home. Hopefully my wife's home, and because somebody's gonna have to sit with the puppies because they're gonna freak out from the thunder.
Huh. Damn.
Oh yeah, it is. That was a good shot of him. His mustache is uneven. It's longer on the right side of his face than it is on the left side. This girl's cute too. I like her with the looks like she's got the librarian look with the glasses.
Well, I'll be right back. I gotta grab something here. Look at this guy. I'm trying to think what he reminds me of.
Uh-oh. Pee break already? Hey, I was watching the long timestamp. We are at 38 minutes and 15. No, 38. Because I'm trying to count back because I know I'm off by a few, depending on the version I'm watching. So we figure we're at 38 minutes and 35 seconds, roughly. And that's where we are. Now this, geez, I'm trying to remember because I know I did see it in the theater with a couple of friends, and I think I eventually got it. I was one of those kids that got the second VCR and would rent movies and just dub them so I could own them, because back in the day, but in the 80s, it was expensive to buy video copies of stuff, especially cassettes, VHS rather. So I used to just make copies of things just so I could have my own copy. And I remember making a copy of this and having it. Didn't sell them. It was just for my own personal use. And but this was this was very creepy to see in the theater. That I remember. Like I said, it was definitely and I do remember the theater being packed. Did go away quickly, unfortunately, like Carpenter did mention. Because I'm trying to think, what the hell else was out then? I was working at the movie theater at the time. I used to work at a Lowe's cinema a couple blocks away from my house. And I went on one of my off nights to see it. God, what the hell was out in '87 at the same time? I'm trying to remember. Hey, what's up, Southwest? Awesome. What's going on? And I'm trying to remember. Help me out. What was some other horror movies from '87? Probably some. Well, you figure. Wait, right before '86 was Friday the 13th Part 6. What the hell was there? The next one in '87? I don't remember. Because it was a year before H4. Oh, and this scene is gross where she swallows all the shit. Ugh. Anything to do with something like that going to somebody's mouth. Ugh. Now she's gonna be possessed. She drank the Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, another warning for severe thunderstorm in my area. So hopefully I don't lose power, people. That would definitely suck. And he asked the best question right now. Like, how did the Catholic Church manage to keep this a secret all these years? And that's my thing. It's like, why all of a sudden now are they investigating it after all this time?
Yeah, it's a bit strange, right?
Yeah, it's like if it's been here all this time, it's like, why now?
I meant him. No, that's the wrong movie.
I was told nothing was left. No conscience, no reason. It was even remotely human. He does give like the best. Well, you can tell he's like classically trained, like a Shakespearean actor, because he does it so well when he's doing like these, like soliloquies or whatever you want to call them, these speeches. Ah, it's a shame. She was cute.
Yeah, she causes what the other guy, David Keith, hang himself, right? Because she said
Yeah.
she won't marry him in Officer and Gentleman, right?
Yes.
I can't marry you. Yeah, doesn't he? Yeah, he quits the service.
Looks like he's who Pleasant. Tell you though, she's
Oh, I missed her.
she's
Get
when
taken over.
she's yeah when she with all the green shit went into her mouth.
Yeah,
I tell you though, she looks even sexier when she's possessed.
I'd say that.
Doesn't she? She's like, yeah, it's like, wow. She's got like the open collar and the glasses are gone, and it's like, yeah, I like
Kind
her.
of like
I like,
Amanda Beers
I like,
with
I
Bright
like her
Night,
a
where she
lot.
gets really hot when she's a vampire.
What's that?
Kind of like Bright Night when she gets really hot. Amanda Beers when she becomes a vampire.
Oh yeah, exactly. See, look at his mustache. Left side is totally shorter.
Dumbass.
He almost looks like Mike Farrell too, who played B.J. Honeycutt on MASH.
I'm giving them some Ted Lasso love.
Oh. See, now this scene is great when she's at the end of the corridor and he's talking. How cool would it be if she just started walking and just taking her clothes off slowly?
Like Jill Beth Williams in Teachers.
Yeah.
In the hallway.
I'd be all for it.
Is that a beer? Or is it something else?
I don't know. I guess it's beer. I like that. Anybody tell you you could pass for Asian?
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Yeah, and this guy, he reminds me of somebody, and it's driving me nuts.
Mm-hmm. Is it the guy from Reddit to the Nerds? Or is
Yeah.
it the guy that has the band with Jack Black?
Yeah, God, I don't know. He's just driving me crazy. He reminds me of somebody. Excuse me.
Where'd the girl go?
Well, they said she's downstairs, and then just when she sneaks up on him and
Oh, yeah.
makes him like be able to see behind himself. There she is. Hey, what's up, Bill? I laid there and rewatched Scream 4 while we ate. It just ended. Nice. Yeah, if you want to hop on, we're watching Prince of Darkness. We're at 46 minutes and 20 seconds, around that.
Yeah, great time with Bill on Friday. Had a lot of laughs.
Yeah, it was awesome. What year was it that she died?
2010.
Yeah, because I knew it was young. She was young.
Young.
See, yeah, exactly. It's like us. We don't even need to watch it. We can just talk this whole movie. Well, most Carpenter movies. Now he's calling Susan, and she's going to sneak up behind him. And yeah, I know I'm spoiling everything, but everybody watching along, I'm assuming everybody's seen this movie already. We're all fans, so we're just watching it, rewatching.
So you spent your money and saw this in the theater?
Yes, I did. No, actually, no, I didn't pay for it because I was working in the theater at the time. So if I wanted to go, and I could just get in. They worked at the theater from what, 86 to 89, I think. 3 years.
Damn. Yeah, my brother saw it. I know that. Bastard was only 13 and he saw it in the theater.
Oh, there she is, right behind. She got that Myers stealthness. She can just sneak up. There you go. Snap.
Goodbye.
Well, her defense, maybe she was just trying to crack his neck. Oh, I'll just crack your neck. Oh, he was good in this Pleasance. He definitely played the part well.
It's funny, my Facebook feed, somebody just came up. I don't know, it's called Rock and Roll County. Somebody ran into Alice Cooper at a Walmart. It just showed up on my feed.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I don't know why it showed up on my feed too. Yeah, I did see that. I guess he was there shopping. They posted a picture. Jamie, please.
Big woman?
Cookie woman? Is it big woman? Big woman who works there?
A woman?
What store? What do they sell there?
Yeah, this had to be within months of Halloween 4 being shot.
Yeah. I would think so.
The little girl.
Yeah. Little girls. She's in the center of the house. Your house.
Your
He'll
house,
be well again.
Michael, your mask has such a bigger neck.
Cookie woman.
Dale's gas station. Pat likes that line.
Dale's gas station, 5th and Main.
Dude, this guy's pretty nice and decked out that sports jacket. He's like all ready to go.
Well, you got to figure 87. This was the age of Miami Vice. Thought he was Don Johnson.
Yeah. With the collars up and shit.
Mm-hmm. It was the Miami Vice look. It was the members only jacket. Look at that. That's got to be freaky.
Little Assault on Precinct vibes with the trees and people standing there.
Yeah. It's like, and it's funny. He's like sitting there looking at her. He's got this line of people standing there. Like, I would make every attempt to get the hell away from them. That's for damn sure. And she got bugs all over her. He's got bugs all over him. Ups and proud.
The cookie woman?
Yeah, remember a Creep Show when it has all the bugs? The cockroaches, Ups and Pratt?
Oh, yes.
Hey, she does a number on him now. She
First
stabs
time
him
she goes
multiple
running.
times. She's just going crazy on him. Yeah. There's one violent death. She stabbed the shit out of him.
A big woman?
The big woman who works there? And this Asian girl tells, hey, when she gets possessed, it helps her type even faster. So it improved her typing speed. Maybe she was like,
What are we supposed to assume at the conclusion of this film? See Jesus in the window there?
there's a bunch of pictures of him there. I saw them before. And later on, when the one girl was standing up like above her, I thought it was going to be Carpenter's first lesbian scene. I was like, woohoo! But it went a different way.
This guy needs his cowboy hat on.
His cowboy hat.
The Simon and Simon hat.
Yeah.
Dude, that show was awesome. Who's the other guy? The guy who was Major Dad. I forgot the guy's name.
Oh, I forget his name. Yeah, I forgot about that show. Jesus. Forgot all about that show. Weren't too many great 80s sitcoms in the late 80s.
Oh, Gerald McRaney. He's still alive.
I can see his hand severed.
Your house, Michael.
And this is what I think this is the first time we see the video. When he falls asleep. This was always so creepy.
That's it. Yeah, we don't need to get dinged, so.
And they say the broadcaster from the year 1999, right? It was 1999. I remember as a kid, so much shit was supposed to happen in 1999 that didn't happen.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be the Y2K.
Y2K didn't happen. If you follow Nostradamus shit, they were talking about what do you call it happening, like a nuclear war.
What were they? Private investigators or they're private detectives? Simon, right? They weren't cops. They were like
no, yeah, I think they were. Yeah, I think they were PIs.
Yeah. Hold on here. Oh shit, that show lasted 8 years. That's good.
It was on. Yeah, it was on for a while. Yeah, I remember my mom. I think my mother used to watch. She used to like to watch that stuff. She watched like Miami Vice. She would be up. My father would be in bed every night like 7 o'clock, He was a morning person. My mom was a night person like me. She'd stay up late, watch TV, just like I do.
Yeah, we had the goofy hours. I think I told you because my dad was a pressman, so he worked at night. And my mom worked during the day, so it was special when everybody was at home, which was only 2 days a week.
See, now this is where I thought we were going to get our lesbian scene.
Oh, that would have been cakey.
Instead, she just spits in her mouth. Instead. Here she comes. Oh, yeah, Sean. And this is when he says, you just had the dream. See? That's when he says everybody has the same dream. But yeah, Sean Clark did do it because remember at the beginning of his intro, you see him walking out of the church and he throws the cape. So he did do one.
Yeah.
It just that scene reminded me that he did do one. That's where I did see it. Oh God, Hardcastle and McCormick. I forgot about that show. Holy crap.
Hardcastle and McCormick. See, you guys are a little bit older than me.
There was a lot of those like investigative shows. There was that. There was well, no, they were cops, Cagney and Lacey. They were cops.
Oh, that was in the 80s, Hardcastle and McCormick.
Yeah. What that was the other one my mother used to, she used to love she loved Pierce Brosnan. And he was what was that, Remington Steele. See, this is where you thought you were gonna get the lesbian scene. She's not, and then instead what she do, she just spits in her mouth. It's like, oh come on, really? At least take her clothes off first.
So that did it for her, right?
That's it. Yeah, it's a premonition of what's to come.
Oh, Hardcastle and McCormick. Look at these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, the car that they had, right, was nice. Oh, you also had, what do you call it then? What the hell was Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff?
Yeah, Kit, right?
The Kit, yeah. Because you're being asshole-ish.
Found a way to a nice Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, he's definitely the comic foil in this movie. There he is, laying there dead.
How this woman gets it, though. Whew.
Mm-hmm. Especially when her face gets all bloody and everything.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like what she should be doing is go get some sleep. Find a room, a nice little cot. Thanks, Stash Man in the freaking church. I just lost my virginity in a confessional. Lord have mercy. What was that from?
Detroit Rock City?
There you go.
Love that movie.
And look at, and this always irritated me. If you look at the bruise on her arm, it's like that's the Blue Oyster Cult symbol.
It is?
Mm-hmm. So I remember I'm like, oh my God, that's the Blue Oyster Cult symbol. What the hell is that all about? Or you could just join them. You don't have to tell them to put their clothes on. Just jump in. Join the festivities. You're in a church. Why not? If you're gonna sin, go all out. This is gonna be it for her. And this is where it turns into a typical horror movie because people just disappearing. You know.
Yep.
It would have been great if you went over and you looked in the screen and said, "All work and no play makes Mona Lisa a dull girl." So, what does it say? He is coming. I think is that what it says?
Let's see.
I think it says he is coming. Waiting for it to show up on the screen. Oh, I live. My bad. I should type some other shit. You will not be saved by the Holy Ghost. You will not be saved by the god plutonium. In fact, you will not be saved.
That's not cool.
That's enough to scare the shit out of me if I was standing in there with this freak. And now he's thinking, well, maybe I'm going to be in the middle of a hot girl sandwich.
Get away from me, bitch.
Nice.
What'd you do? Tackle him in the head?
Yeah. She just took his ass out. And this is where you think he's going to get that little three-way going. Well, it's a different kind. And everybody just keeps disappearing. It's like, oh, where are the others? They left. What if somebody's leaving to tell you? I've all had the same dream.
Yes. I've got to try.
His rage.
Too violent. I need another something else beside the water here now.
Too violent. What the hell are we at? We are at 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 10 seconds. Everybody that's still watching along. There's a couple people watching, looks like. Yeah. I mean, this was a pretty cool concept. Everybody falls asleep and sees the same premonition of what's going to happen. It's pretty cool.
Thanks, Dave, for the Jolly Rancher.
What'd you do?
His rage. Sorry.
Hey, what's up, Lurch? That's okay. We're just quoting Loomis lines from Halloween at this point.
Well, we like late 80s Loomis. He's drunk.
Oh yeah, he was the best in late 80s. It was like he just by he reached Halloween 5. Not so much in 6, but Halloween 5, his fuck basket was just completely empty. He just had no fucks left to give. He's just like, I'm gonna get drunk, and that's it. I'm gonna yell at the little girl's face.
Too violent. You're having a tough time finding that.
He's got everybody thinking now. Loomis's anger is the best. He took up a coffin of a 9-year-old girl. What do you think he's going to do with that?
Huh?
Huh? Dr. Loomis, leave the girl alone.
There you are. We've been looking all over for you. I'd assume she died later on.
It's all right. It's all right. Come down from there. It's all right.
What are you doing, Dad?
Well, this is it. I have a message for you. This is such a creepy scene. One of my favorite scenes in this movie.
I got something big in my pants.
And you're not going to like it. You're all going to die.
The fuck?
Pray for death. Yeah. This is great. All the bugs come out and he just falls apart.
That's right. Yeah.
What? So great.
Is right.
Yeah. That's just classic. That's some good shit.
Yeah, how he just like falls. Oh, this is Eagle Park. Okay.
And this guy's even creepier too when he breaks the piece of wood and just fucking cuts his own throat.
As we know, that's public domain. Leo Rossi likes talking about that, right?
What's that? Oh, Amazing Grace?
Singing Amazing
Yeah.
Grace or no?
Yeah. Yes,
That
it
would be
was.
funny if he said something on my face.
Yeah, just kind of cutting his throat with that piece of wood is just, that's a cringy one. And see, it's the Blur's occult symbol. I'll show you. Hold on one second.
Oh, you know, Pat, I did watch a little bit on break today because I was listening to Leo Rossi get interviewed on the radio here, from a previous podcast locally to promote Flashback, and I never saw The River's Edge with Keanu and Crispin Glover. You know he's in that movie?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Plays the mom's boyfriend, Leo Rossi.
Yeah.
The podcast host is named Nick DiGilio. He was on WGM Radio for a while, but he talked about how he used to laugh his ass off because Keanu Reeves would say to Leo Rossi when he came home in the one scene, he's like, "You eat my mom's food, you fuck my mom, you food fucker."
Yeah, so
that's his first movie, I think, Keanu Reeves, isn't it?
I think it is. If you remember the mark on the girl's arm.
Yeah.
Hold on. That's it.
It's a question mark. No, not really.
That's the Blur's occult symbol.
Oh, shit.
That's exactly, that's the symbol.
I want to hear Godzilla.
Godzilla. Phil said, yes, Leo Rossi told him the whole story about the Amazing Grace scene on Friday. Yeah. He's so much fun to talk to.
Oh, God. He's a trip and a half. Come sit on my face.
This was a pretty cool visual where all the evil liquid is up on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's a bit strange.
And it's all coming.
Yeah, Bill, I totally forgot until he talked about it with Nick DiGilio. I didn't even remember he was in it. I remember being in the Accused because he's an ass in that movie. Everybody remembers him from being a chick. He was a total piece of shit in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
This girl's pretty effective, though, Pat. You're right.
She really is, right? She's
being the first one to flip.
But I'm telling you, she's like, but sexy, scary.
People
Yeah,
think
she's like staring at you, and it's just like, just take me and just grab me by the hair and throw me down. This is a good scene too. I think this is where he hides in the closet.
Mhm.
Oh, not yet.
No, it's coming up. Did
Oh
you
yeah, that's right. I forgot that he gets it in the mouth too. What's that?
listen to Jeremy's Epic Film Guys with his co-host about H2O?
No, I saw it. I gotta go back. I have to go. Maybe tomorrow on the way to work, I'll throw it on and listen to it.
Oh, Loomis knows.
Yeah, she's like scary, sexy though. I think it's the hair. I don't remember anything she's ever been in. Do you?
I'll look her ass up.
I bet she's got a
Look
nice
her
ass.
ass
Go look
up.
her ass
Meet-
up and show it to me. Some scary shit there.
Yeah.
Now they're all surrounded by it, and they're all possessed. Like now you don't know where to go because you're stuck in here. And but Loomis was smart. He hid himself away up until the right point, just until the right point, which is about half hour away. It's only a half hour left.
Yeah, this isn't as long.
Well, it's an hour and 42 minutes. This film, not too short, not too long, just right. I mean, jumping in, we're at 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 10 seconds.
She's
What does she do? Anything?
multi-talented. She hasn't really been into. Oh, plays a TV reporter in The Collection. Is that the second one?
Does she really? Oh God, that's probably didn't even know it was her. I have to go back and watch that.
Yeah, she's not. She's known for this and Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence.
Blue
Anything
Streak,
else
really?
after that? Very small roles. She's got a pretty significant role in this, so I can see why.
And she's cute as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the Asian girl has done since neither, but she's cute too. Yeah, I didn't look up and see what anybody did on this.
She's a
This is
singer
just
and
creepy
a
as hell.
dancer and plays the guitar and ukulele. Pat, she's multi-talented.
She's look at that. Now this is where you see the baby incubate inside the one woman's belly. The evil. And there it is. See, there's the Blue Oyster Cult symbol. See?
I think that was done on purpose, right?
I don't know. I've never thought about it if it was done on purpose, like an homage to the BOC for Don't Fear the Reaper, but I don't know. But that's the Blue Oyster Cult symbol.
I just looked at all the trivia and didn't see anything on there. So
Yeah. Poor Doctor. I should say, Father Loomis. That would have been good if he called him Father Loomis, because he's always brought names from his own life and other things into stuff. Would have been great if he was billed as Father Loomis.
or Father Win.
Father Win. Win.
Win.
I thought Michael was evil, but
He's got her by the hips. He's like, one more fuck before it's over.
Yeah, that's what I'd like. Be like George Kennedy and Naked Gun. If I'm going out happy.
Dude, he's got her ready to go. He's like holding on to her for dear life.
Why not? One more go around. Do it. Do it. Do it now.
So now night has passed and it's morning, right?
Mm-hmm. And look at that. That's so creepy. Just growing inside her. And he's watching like, what the hell is that? They're just standing there staring at her. It's at him. See? He's like the comic foil.
So he's safe in there.
He don't engage in it at all. This is good when they start busting through the wall to get them out. Yeah, I'd be kidding me, man. I'd be like freaking the guy in that Escape from Alcatraz. I'd be digging through that goddamn wall to get the hell out of there. Look, you got the there's a vacuum there, man. I'd be just jabbing that shit into the wall to make a hole. It's like, no, there's a bunch of friggin' possessed broads out there, and there's some incubating in the one girl's belly. Oh, my last beer. Walter's in the closet. Well, why'd you help him, you dipshit?
Yeah, how long? God. You should have done this 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Stop the rage.
He's down here in the middle of the old house. Your house, Michael. You don't need that anymore.
Ah!
It's funny, he makes the same when he gets thrown to the window in the schoolhouse in part 4.
Yeah.
It's the same yell.
Oh, here we go.
You are the Prince of Darkness. You are a number 1.
It's funny, like, are they staring at them or are they staring just across at each other? It didn't look like they were looking up.
They're basically just standing there waiting to see if somebody comes out, and then that's it. That's when they start moving.
Simon, come on.
Come on, come on. Come on, do it now. Get the hell back inside, you dipshit. That's creepy, you know? You seen any movies you like? Ever seen a grown man naked?
Couldn't you have just, like, taken off and just left them there? Jumped over the
Yeah.
fence.
Seriously, all you do is hop up that ledge, jump on the fence, and he probably could have got away. But that's.
He looks like somebody who could come after with a running drop kick, so.
Mm-hmm. Seriously? The comic foil. Uh-oh.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, he gets out of there and he, like, came up from behind him and was like, I'm not in there anymore. Stop the rage.
St. Goddard's. That's what it says on the front. I always forget that. That's a good trivia question for when we do some horror trivia. You know, if we say, well, what's inside the dream sequence in Prince of Darkness? What name is on the outside of the church?
Yes.
St. Goddard's. That is an old ass building. I mean, who the hell's got brick between the walls?
Yeah. Brick between drywall.
Seriously.
If anything, you figure there's studs and piping.
Seriously.
Oh, older buildings, no, of course.
What did he just tell him? I told you not to feed it after midnight. Is that what he said?
You should have given them some of my Chinese food.
See, look how uneven his mustache is.
You figured the other guy in Simon & Simon would have told him better.
And now that it was mentioned, I can't unsee it. Every time I see him now, that's the first thing my eyes go right to the fact that his mustache is uneven.
Dude, this guy just wants to get out of there and get her back to bed. I can't blame him.
Oh, I don't blame him one bit. I mean, he's doing it. So, come on.
Joseph the horror guy. How the hell are you?
Hey, what's up, Joseph? How you doing, buddy?
So it sounds like we're doing a Michael Myers Monday, huh?
Oh, I was going to ask, is he doing one tonight? Because I didn't. I meant to check on YouTube.
Yeah,
I got
saw the
busy.
post.
So he is doing one tonight. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll probably jump
I
in that.
typically fall asleep during it, like always.
Yeah, I'll probably jump into that. I'll go upstairs after this and see, because the wife was still working. So
He'll definitely be one guy we'll have to go and talk to and say something to. Man,
Oh, yeah.
Freddy Krueger face there.
yeah, it's some creepy shit. Great makeup. I don't know who was the effects artist on this. Not to see at the end.
Whew, damn it, Brett.
What's that, Joseph? Should I do the Halloween series? You do watch parties? Yeah, do it.
Sure.
Start with your favorite if you want. We know you're a big Danielle Harris fan. Start with part 4, or just start at the beginning of the series. That's what we did.
Now, Pat.
Go back to the beginning, where it all began. And where's this guy been? I don't think I've ever seen him in anything. The one guy that's there, the young guy.
Yeah, the ugly David Duchovny.
The dollar store David Duchovny.
Yeah, dollar store. The GoBots David Duchovny.
GoBots, yeah. Well, Joseph, this is Prince of Darkness. This is one of John Carpenter's other films from 1987 about evil inside a church.
Yes, Donald Pleasant shot this right around Halloween 4 time, Joseph.
Yeah, right before Halloween 4. Good film. Go back to rewatch it. You'll appreciate it. What's that?
Right before he started with the little girl.
I tell you, Michael Myers in this town.
Did you see the one guy that was all impressed that like Danielle Harris had done a movie with Stallone because they were in daylight together? I started laughing. I remember her more in The Last Boy Scout because she's such a pain in the ass. Remember, she's Bruce Willis's daughter in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
You're such a fucker.
It was funny. I was my daughter was working. My son was in his room. Like I said, the wife was working late, so I had a quick dinner, sitting there hanging out with the dogs. Put on Pluto, and what comes on, and I'm watching Once Bitten. Remember Once Bitten?
Oh God, yeah. You like Once Bitten? I know you told me that.
I have not seen that movie in a long time, but what a funny movie.
I'm trying to find it. I knew what it was, but I never knew why. He's come back to kill.
Right.
You gonna start talking about skin grafts here? Skin grafts.
It was all Ted Hollister's fault. What's that, Joseph? I love Danielle Harris in The Last Boy Scout. She was also in she was in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead too. Good movie.
Same time.
Yeah, good
with
movie.
Our very own Kelly Bundy.
Yeah. Oh God, that's such a
sad dude.
Bundy. It breaks my heart what's happening to her. She's such a sweet person too.
Yes.
My wife didn't know. Well, my wife does not. She don't pay attention to anything. If you sit there, if you ever see my wife, all she's doing is looking at horses. It's all horse shit. Horse shit.
Paranormal shit, right?
So she was. It must be a day or two ago, as a matter of fact, and she scrolled and she saw a picture of Christina Applegate. She's like, "What happened to her?" I'm like, "Don't you know?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "She couldn't believe it." Whenever I watch Once Bitten, I get that song "Hands Off" that they're dancing and stuff. Oh God, no! You put it in my head, yeah. And where the hell is she? The girl that was his girlfriend in it. She was cute as hell. I don't even know what the hell her name was. Where did she end up?
Oh.
And the best is Lauren Hutton's what the hell is her name? What's his name? It was her like sidekick. He was the sheriff in Blazing Saddles.
Oh.
I can't think of his name. That was her sidekick in Once Bitten.
So you digged up a couple of tracks from our previous our Tony Moran.
I wanted to get more. I only had time for one, and this
you
one,
got the big one. Yeah.
this one's a classic.
That's a cunt right there.
I'll source a couple more from it when I get some more time, but I just didn't have the time today. But I'm like, God, I got to get at least one. I got to get at least one.
Who'd
I
ever
got
thought
that
we
one.
would be laughing at that?
Oh, you know what? One night, me, you, and Joe, we could have a couple of drinks, and then we could do a watch party. Just not live. Just rewatch it, laugh at it.
Yeah.
Because we easily I can show it on here. We just don't have to go live.
Your journey begins.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. You're right, Bill. She was hot. What the hell was her name? That's gonna bother me now. She was because I haven't seen Once Bitten in a long time, and that's why I left it on. I was watching that, and actually right before it was a very Brady sequel. Another one of the movies I find extremely amusing. Look up what the actress name, because she's cute as hell. Once Bitten. No. Don't you hate when Google, like, you type something and Google gives you like a little suggestion? So I hit Once Bitten and donuts come up. Once Bitten donuts. What the fuck is that all about?
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's like Once Bitten donuts. Once Bitten, 1985. Karen Copkins, that's her name. Cute as hell. She's 61 now. Let's see what she looks like. She still looks good. God bless her. How is she in? No, a lot of movies I've never even heard of, to be honest with you.
So if anybody gets sprayed, they're dead.
Oh, she was in True Beverly Hills with Shelley Long. I remember that. She did a lot of TV stuff. She looked, yeah. No, I concur. She looked fantastic in that dance scene and Once Bitten. See some updated pictures of what she looks like. She's 61-year-old woman. She's still pretty. Yeah, we brought that up earlier, Joseph. William Friedkin passed away. You know, it's a sad day because he was very influential, amazing films that he did, inspired a lot of directors. But you know what? 87 is nothing to sneeze at. I'll take it. Like I said, I'll take 87 all day long. This is good when he just kicks her in the face. Oh, that's hitting with the brick. That's it. Just beat her with the brick. This is a creepy part too, where she looks in the mirror and see what she looks like.
It's wild. The bricks. Oh God!
Just throw her out the window,
dude.
There you go.
Goodbye.
Some really creepy images and creepy sequences in here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a watch party. We're watching Prince of Darkness, Joseph.
Prince of Darkness.
And we're about 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 5 seconds in. Got 12 minutes left in the film. Oh, that's it. Now she got 7 years bad luck. She just broke the mirror. Sounds like, what was the character's name in this Escape from New York that did that?
Not
He was in Assault on Precinct 13. He's the one that kills the girl.
I almost said Sloth, but he's got a cool name.
What was it? What was his name in that? I don't remember.
Romero.
Is that what it was? Romero?
Yeah.
Oh, he comes out from his hiding spot and Loomis sees them. He's like, shit, I'll just stay here. I'll just hang back.
The rage inside.
This is a cool sequence where you see that freaking hand coming out of the mirror.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
She's eliminated.
Doing a watch party for demons, Joseph? That's cool. Very cool.
That's not bad. I like that. Is he going to scream here, Loomis?
What's that?
Isn't he going to scream here?
Oh, Loomis?
Yeah, I thought he screams here. Maybe he doesn't.
This is when she reaches in, yeah, and she grabs the hand of Satan, her father. Starts pulling the hand through. Cuts the hand off. And it just comes right back. It's like, bing! Here you go.
He's having fun.
He's just chopping her up. Takes her arm off, and now look, the head just it's like, puts your head right back on. Just no. What are you doing tomorrow night, Joseph? What are you doing? The Exorcist tomorrow night, 7 p.m. What am I doing? Oh, unfortunately, I won't be able to join. I would join in. I got my open mic night tomorrow night. I play in a band, and we do an open mic night every other Tuesday that we host. So I will not be around, unfortunately.
This is really wild.
Because this is where you start to see like what this is all about, because he wants to come back, and this is all leading up to him coming back into the world, because this was his vehicle to get back in. And she's just sitting there. Oh, it's like, do something. That's when you see this big hand coming through.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's like the hand looks like it's from Hellboy.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
She went in with her.
That's it. I would have went and said, Jesus Christ, Loomis, you could have waited till she jumped back out. It's like I lost that beautiful red-headed piece of ass.
He was a walking hard on.
Yeah, I'll probably catch a replay, Joseph. I haven't seen you do any watch parties.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't be there live tomorrow night, unfortunately. Yeah, because I'll be
Is it on
playing
YouTube?
my guitar. Yeah, he does. He's got a channel, but it's Joseph the Horror Guy channel.
Yeah, I gotta wait, but when I get home after, we'll see.
And now everybody just goes about their business, because basically like the curse has been lifted, so they can get the hell away from the church now. And this is great. He just jumps out and runs. He's like, I'm out of here. Get the hell out of Dodge. I don't blame him. Like, I don't know where my car is. I don't have a ride. I don't have money. I don't give a shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. This movie has such an original concept. No wonder it flew under a lot. It did. It wasn't cookie cutter. It was, you know what? Because it takes towards the very end to really understand what's happening and what the evil entity is trying to do.
Yeah.
And they managed to stop it.
I've been texting back and forth here with Bill too. Bill, I did tell Pat he thinks that's a cool idea, so we'll get further details on that.
What was that? The tasting. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if Sean's up for it, Sean knows he's got an open invite anytime. He's a busy man, so we don't bother him. But yeah, that'd be great. Have him come on. But if we do a beer tasting, we have to make it so that we can all taste it together. So we have to coordinate what beers we're going to give him to taste, and we have to make sure we all have them.
Yeah, Bill's got a few. I got to look. He's got a couple doubles, so I can at least send something down. And I'm going to you, and then I could talk to Joe too. I know Joe's not really, he's trying to be healthy, so he's kind of had his health scare. So, but I'm sure he would probably want to try one or two. I would think.
Yeah. So we'll figure it all out. Got plenty of time, but whatever you guys want to try out, just let me know. And if I can't find them locally, then just send them to me. I'll send you guys the money or whatever, and we'll do it that way. And this is where you see the whole transmission, and you see that it was her, and she was basically the savior.
It's a cool ending. I like it.
Yeah. And then you see that it's her. She was the one that was the savior. I always thought this was creepy, the way he does that. And then when he turns and looks and sees that, there it is. That jump scare, man, when I was in the theater, everybody shit. Everybody's like, whoa! They all jumped. And here is what Carpenter always seemed to have. It's an unhappy ending, but it also leaves the door open for other possibilities to do something. Plus, with him looking into the mirror and it just ends. Could have easily did a part 2 to this. Right? Just as he's about to touch the mirror, boom, that's it. That's the end of it. That is Prince of Darkness.
Priest.
His rage. But that Sean said he had some beers that Brett already sent him in his fridge that he can try at that time also. He's all, oh, cool. Just maybe one of you guys will reach out to him and find out what he has, and we'll make sure we have all the same, and we'll try them all out.
See what I gave him. I don't know what else. Oh, he probably has some left from. God, those are probably pretty damn old. From when Jeremy and I were at Horror Hound Cincy. No, but he tried those at that video he did, and then he took it off.
Oh, right, because there was some copyright issue or something right?
Yeah.
He never edited that and put it back up, huh?
He's got a lot he's working on. God, what did he tell me? Horror's Hologround, he's got at least 8 or 9 that he's in the middle of. He's been doing the Lost Boys one forever.
That's the one I got to go watch. He did. I was wondering why he was in England. He did He did one on the Young Ones. I got to go. I used to love the Young Ones. I used to watch it every Sunday night on MTV.
I think he finished American Werewolf in London too.
Oh, he did that when he was out there. I got to go back. I keep forgetting. I saw it when I was down the shore, and I didn't have a chance to watch it. But I got to go check out the Young Ones. That was one of my favorite shows from the 80s. I'm like, damn. Actually, me and my brother used to watch the Young Ones every Sunday night. I remember him not too long ago. I forget. I was somewhere, and I found a Young Ones pin, magnet. I think I bought it at one of the conventions. Showed it to my brother when he was here. He's like, "Oh, I haven't." He's like, "Surprised those guys never did like a reunion or anything like that." And I said, "Well, that's because Rick Mayall died. He was the one that was the fuck was that movie? Drop Dead Fred.
Oh, that's that guy.
Yeah, he was in the Young Ones, and he died really young of cancer.
Yeah, that movie's fucked up. I
Yeah.
liked it.
With what's it? Phoebe Cates.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was he was in the Young Ones. He was one of the cast members of the Young Ones, and I told him, I said, he didn't know that. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know he died." I said, "Yeah." I said, "He died of cancer really young. I want to say late 40s, early 50s."
Phoebe Cates. There's only one song you think of her about. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Moving in
Yes,
Stereo
indeed.
by the
Moving in
Cars.
Stereo by the Cars. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. That's when I used to watch it too. It was on it used to come right after every Saturday night I'd watch Headbangers Ball. And on Saturday nights it was Headbangers Ball from what was it, midnight to 2. And they would show the Young Ones too, but also on Sunday nights I watch 120 minutes. And they used to show it on right after 120 minutes too.
Oh yeah, I remember 120 minutes too. The Rage.
It's a rage.
I'm going to see this again because it's one of those ones that I haven't watched nearly as much of his other films.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while, and it was interesting. It was good to see go back and watch it and chat through it, and definitely cool. Yeah, Drop Dead Fred was definitely a classic.
Or the one, oh, I wish Joe was on. Joe and I've talked about The Pest with John Leguizamo.
The Pest.
That fucking movie. You know what else I put in that category that's just obnoxious is Freddy Got Fingered. Oh God.
Yes.
I like the menu on the DVD, the Blu-ray here though, because it's just looking at the the room with the green and everything. It's cool.
Oh, just like our background, our background.
Exactly it. You got it.
God bless the internet when I can find stuff like that. Make backgrounds.
Well, as far as we know, Priest doesn't die, so Donald lives.
Yeah, that's I said that a few key people did live. So if they say it had done well enough to do a part 2, I mean, it didn't bomb because he made more than 3 times their budget.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
It wasn't a blockbuster, obviously, but they could have opened the door to a sequel.
This could have taken a sequel, but I just don't think it was popular enough, I guess.
That's it. So I think that I don't really know this, but I think maybe subconsciously a lot of the Carpenter's films don't end happy, but they always leave the door open to go further. I guess maybe thinking that, hey, if it does well, you can pick up after it.
Example, Escape from New York. Look at what happened.
Yeah, Escape from New York, Halloween,
LA for that matter too.
Halloween, right there. And he says, we didn't set up for a sequel. It's like, well, you left the door wide open for one.
Well, and think about the aftermath and They Live, right?
Yeah, They Live too. That could easily have been it too. What Christine? Car could have come back to life because it moves at the end.
Well, even The Fog, Blake is still out there, even though the curse is, or whatever you're going to say.
Yeah.
And Big Trouble in Little China was left open.
That was left wide open. My brother bought Freddy Got Fingered for my stepdad without ever watching it first. Needless to say, he was not amused.
Dude, this girl I work with, shockingly, her name's Lisa. She's a sweetheart. Like, she likes all the goofy stuff like I do, and we always, for 20 minutes at a time, Daddy, would you like some sausage? He played the piano with the keyboard with all the sausages connected to the keyboards. Oh God, to the keys. That's good stuff.
Oh, I have to read this. Hold on a second. Refresh on my other screen. So usually, if I don't know why it doesn't do this for everybody. Like, usually when you get new subscribers on your YouTube channel, it tells you, oh, so and so just subscribed to you. Sometimes it doesn't list everybody, but this one was good. So shout out to a new subscriber. It says, new subscriber, Lieutenant Dan's Legs, subscribe to your channel. That is awesome. So shout out to Lieutenant Dan's Legs. You got to hop in the chat. That is like the best fucking name. I'm sorry. I just happened to see it and I'm like, oh, I got to mention that. That's great. Lieutenant Dan's Legs. That's awesome.
Lieutenant Dan.
You got new legs. Titanium alloy. Magic legs.
Oh, Dave
awesome.
McRae was on today, huh? Okay.
Hey, what's up, Frank?
Hey, Frank, how are you, dude?
Yeah, we've just concluded. We've watched Prince of Darkness. So
we just got done with this
just
one.
about to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out after off the air. I'm gonna check out the supplemental stuff after the kids go to bed. I don't think I ever watched all the special features on this, though.
But I don't admittedly have this on DVD. That's why I got to go pick it up just to see all the supplemental stuff on it. I got out of physical media and I just started having stuff on my hard drive. But there's a few of them, probably the Carpenter ones, I should just really pick up. Just more so just to hear his commentary stuff. It's just a lot of fun.
I just got the Arrow. Arrow came out with a version of Mallrats, Kevin Smith's sequel, their second movie, and the artwork on it's just awesome. But here's the other thing too. Some of the regular versions are cheaper now too, unless they're steelbooks, of course, too.
Yeah, you can find a lot, and it's usually that's why I always walk through and look through the bins in Walmart, because you usually find some gems in there for real freaking cheap.
I want you to listen to Jeremy and I forget his co-host for Epic Film Guys, but they did their H2O. They love that movie to death. I'm like, I liked it too for its time. I just don't think it's aged as well.
It doesn't. It hasn't aged well. I don't dislike it, but it's definitely not one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm in the minority. But this isn't. Halloween fandom has become so toxic. It's like if you say you don't like something, it's like I didn't say I don't like it. It's just not. I like every Halloween movie. There's not one that I hate. Even Resurrection. There's just more I like. This was.
I seem to like
more than others. Yeah, there's always something you can always find.
That was like he's younger than us, so that was like one of his first Halloween thing in the theater, he had said too. So the movie meant a lot to him for its time.
I remember going to see it in the theater with my friend Pat, that one I've told you, that lives out in California now. We were both Halloween geeks and Kiss fanatics together growing up. And I got to reach out to him too, because I reached out and told him I got the tickets and everything. I said I was coming out there because he's gone to all the conventions because he's right in San Diego. And I told him I was coming out. So he's like, make sure you reach out to me so we can get together. So, because he's going too. So it'd be cool to see him, because he usually comes east during the holidays to visit his family. That's usually when I see him. But I've yet to get out that way. What would Pleasance really be like in the confessional as a priest?
Well, the problem is, we kept on throwing H4 and 5 lines as if he was the priest.
Yeah, you missed it. It's like you'd be in there, like tell them something like, "Father, I yelled at my parents. I cursed. I had premarital sex. Get out now. Go say 10 Hail Marys."
Your house. Stop the rage.
I could see me now. It's like, Patrick Ring, you are a madman. Get out now.
No, your impersonation is the reporter in Halloween 2. That's your ultimate one for me.
3 people are dead tonight as the result of an escaped mental patient. I'm told we're going to stay on the air. Is that right? We're going to stay on the air. I love that. And it would have been great because it was so much more in the Halloween. Remember when we did the Halloween 2 novelization? It was so much more with Robert Moody. Moody, rather. Yeah.
We saw, and we talked about, there's the stills of the press going to the hospital.
Going to the hospital.
Was in the book.
And there's Dana Carvey standing there too. Yeah. Victor Wong in this movie rather used soda than sharpening those chopsticks for a weapon.
Well, we kept on talking about the one guy from Gremlins, right?
Exactly. He's like, don't.
Mark like not for sale.
Yeah, this was a good one. So next week, I completely forgot that we did not do They Live. We can do They Live next week.
I really thought we did, dude. But yeah, we'll get prepped for it, man. And we're getting closer to H45.
Yeah, because I'm gonna double check one more time in case I missed it. Full playlist of the watch-alongs that we did, and we did. I mean, I'm looking through them all here, and I do not see They Live because I didn't remember if we did it. So that's why I had to go back and check. We did Escape from New York. We did The Fog. Excuse me. We did The Thing, Christine, but we have not done They Live. So I think They Live is the winner for next week.
We got to pay attention to Drinks with Atkins too. Coming soon.
Yeah, that should be coming up soon too.
Yeah.
They Live, yeah, number 3 and on your list. Yeah, so definitely next week. They Live.
I think yours is like mine. That's number 4 for mine, maybe. Or maybe it's not 4 for you because you got The Thing in there, where Thing's a little bit further back for me.
Yeah, what did I have? Obviously Halloween. I think I had
Halloween,
Escape from New York, The Fog, They Live, and The Thing. I think that was my top 5. I think 6, if I remember correctly, was Prince of Darkness, because I do like this. I love this movie. Such a creepy film.
And just the idea that Pleasance is just called Priest. He's cast as Priest. No other name.
Yeah, and it's like I always have affinity for movies I like that I really that I remember actually being in the theater watching. Because let's face it, sometimes you've seen movies in the theater, but you don't always remember the experience. But I do remember that one for some reason. I don't know.
Travis.
Freddy Got Fingered, the true immortal classic that should have been on before the big giveaway at 9. Nice. Hey, The Fog, yeah. We did The Fog, Joe, so I think it popped in there. If not, go back and rewatch it. The Fog was a lot of fun.
It's got one of the great name Hollywood actors, Rip Torn.
Rip Torn, yeah.
What a name.
Next week, They Live. We'll do it next week. So you said Tuesday next week's better for you, not Monday, correct? Which is fine.
Yes. What did we say about next Monday? What was I just talking about?
Yeah, I think is that the concert, or are you doing something with the wife? Is that the Pink concert, or?
That's right. Yes. Are
you going with her?
We're just gonna call it the concert, please. Just call it the concert.
The Pink concert.
Thanks, Pat. Thanks.
Right. So next Monday is the Pink concert.
At least I don't have to go to it twice. She's got the female. She's going to that one. Hey, but don't forget, Kenny Loggins is a week from Saturday for me, though.
I would be excited for that. I'd love to go see Kenny Loggins. I'd love to go see him. I'm going. Me and Terrence are going Friday night. We're going to see Joe Bonamassa. For those that don't know, he's a incredible blues guitar player. We're going to see Joe Bonamassa, Styx, and Don Felder. Don Felder from the Eagles. So
Pat, that's one. So I had asked Sean about beers for, because Chris Nelson don't really like beers. If you think you can find that Styx beer, get it. We'll bring it.
Oh, where did I get it? Shit. Well, there's two places I usually get all the weird shit at. So it was in one of them, and I don't believe it was the last one. Yeah, if I find it, I'll get it definitely.
Yeah, it'll be good. But I'll go back and forth with Phil on this one.
Rip Torn gets sprayed with elephant jizz.
Dude, that movie is crazy.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I'd love to go see Kenny Loggins, man. That'd be a lot of fun. Oh, Bonamassa, I'm so psyched. A couple of years he's been playing the same place, and I've missed it for some reason or other. I'm super psyched to see that.
Yeah, Pat, my warehouse manager, like he usually has a big bags tournament at his house, like always one Saturday in August, and of course it's the Saturday we're going to Kenny Loggins. He's like, "You really admit that?" I'm like, "Why? Kenny Loggins is awesome, dude."
Yeah, he's awesome.
You're not a freaking movie fan too. I like him more for all the stuff he did in the movies, man.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to see fucking Flock of Seagulls or something. It's like I'm going to see Kenny Loggins. I mean, the man wrote like how many freaking movie theme songs in the 80s? He was like the go-to guy.
Yeah, dude. I'll be going crazy when I hear I'm all right, right?
Oh God, I'm sure. I wanted to go see this when they played. Was it MetLife Stadium a couple years ago when Loggins and Messina got together? I wanted to go to that. That would have been good.
Oh, that's a good one there. Damn.
Yeah, I would love to have seen that. I'm a big 70s music geek. When it comes to like 70s music, I'm a complete and total geek.
That fills up MetLife, huh?
I was surprised. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was like, really? But they hadn't done it in a long time, and I forget who was the support. If that was the one you were at, Frank, who else played with them? I'm sure there was somebody else. What is this? I need to have this. I need to find the story out, Bill. Styx stole my wallet. I've got a story. I want that story because I need to know. I saw Styx actually in the same place that I'm going to see them on Friday, and probably 4 years ago, right before COVID. And it was Styx, Don Felder. For some reason, they seemed to tour together. No, I'm sorry. It was Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin Experience, which is amazing. The guy that they had singing, doing Robert Plant was unbelievable. It was like you close your eyes, you thought it was Robert Plant. It was them. It was Sticks, and it was REO Speedwagon. It's REO Speedwagon was really, really good.
Jeez.
They were good. Sticks was awesome though. They were freaking really good.
Did I tell you? Well, even if Frank's still in there about Monster
Hi,
Mania,
Joseph.
reading all a lot of people waited for Kiefer pretty much the whole day. So when he's here for a fan expo this week, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to get there pretty early if I want to get him on the Lost Boys poster.
Kenny's playing with the boys and nobody's fool from Caddyshack 2. Or am I working on? Nice.
Oh my God, Caddyshack 2. Oh boy, Ronnie and Blake like Caddyshack 2, as we heard.
Yes, they do, and they said I think they said blaspheme that it was they liked it better than the first one. No, that was Meatballs. They said they like Meatballs 2 better than the first one. I was like, all right, you guys are out of my will.
I like Meatballs too. I don't know if
I like it too, but I love Meatballs 2 was probably more nostalgia for me than anything, because I vividly remember going to the theater, seeing it with my friends, and just loved it. 28 years old. I should be able to eat a chicken sandwich if I want. What did I miss? Help me. Is that which quote is that from, Brett?
Isn't that Freddy Got Fingered?
Is that Freddy Got Fingered? I don't remember. I've seen the movie, but I don't know all the quotes from it. That's for sure. I love Steely Dan. I wouldn't
Steely
go
Dan.
see them now because who's the guy that died from Steely Dan? So it's not the original band now. I can't think of his name.
We were telling.
Oh, you said Bethpage. Okay, yeah, because they played with Buffalo Springfield. With Buffalo Springfield was what do you call it in there? Was Stephen Stills and Neil Young in the band? Did they tour with them, or was it just called Buffalo Springfield? That would have been cool.
Did Pat Benatar ever take a break from touring? By the way, she's like opening for Pink. I was like, God damn.
She's always been. You know what is she? Because her and her husband have been touring forever.
They don't
And,
stop.
They just played here about a month or so ago, and I was going to get tickets because that's one that's eluded me over the years. I'd love to see her. I always like Pat Benatar, and her husband Neil Giraldo is probably one of the most underrated guitar players on the planet. That guy is a beast on the guitar. He's a really amazing guitar player. So I wanted to go see it. And I forget where we were doing something, and I couldn't get tickets for the night that they were playing. And my wife loves Pat Benatar. I like her too, but great guitar player, very underrated.
Mask with Eric Stoltz. That's a tough movie, dude. Ooh.
What's that?
You gotta wonder, would he have done Mask if he still played Marty McFly all the way through Back to the Future?
Yeah, I was thinking that time.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll be reading the one comment here. Every time I hear Steely Dan, I think of Mask with Eric Stoltz in all time. That's a movie I haven't watched in a minute either. Ooh.
Eric Stoltz, he's the best in Pulp Fiction. Get the shot.
Get the shot. Yeah.
What do you need your blue little medical book for?
I can believe it. Yeah, because I don't think Stephen Stills and Neil Young would have been there. But yeah, Pat Benatar, man. I'm an '80s kid, man, and she was everywhere in the '80s, and it's an absolute travesty that it took this long to put her in the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame. And I call it the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame because it's a joke now. It's just an absolute fucking. Don't even get me started on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Pat's very upset.
Yeah, I mean,
it could be worse. It could be the WWE Hall of Fame. Oh shit. Well, we should probably call it, man. This has been fun.
Yeah, we'll call it, and
yeah, I heard it was nuts, Frank, just from posts.
Oh, Kiefer's line was a shit show? He was there, Kiefer Sutherland?
Yeah, he's going to be here for the Fan Expo Saturday and Sunday. My buddy Dan's like, what time you want to get there? 4. I'm like, what? 4 o'clock?
You thought Mask was a comedy? That's great.
Oh, Mask was a comedy as a kid? Oh, God. It does have Sam Elliott in it, though.
It does. This is true. Yeah, all right, guys. Well, we'll head out. Oh, quick. Let's see if. Oh, shit. I forgot to bring up the shameless plugs. Let me bring them up while we're chatting.
Lurch, we'll see you, Matt. Hopefully, we'll see you on with Matt Arts tonight.
Yeah, Lurch. If you're gonna jump over to Matt's Michael Myers Monday stream, we'll probably. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Talk about the 25-foot Myers and the 15-foot Myers.
Oh yeah, there's so much shit. Like Matt's got to be in his glory. Well, the shit that's coming out.
I told you Lisa saw it, right? The post of it. And she's like, "You're not getting this. There's no way."
She told you there ain't no fucking way you're getting that.
She's like, "No way." And she's like, "For $600?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so, huh?"
Yeah, I'm not doing it either. My wife will just freaking kill me.
Dude,
Meanwhile, she's
dude, I live
shopping
in
for a
Chicago.
freaking.
This thing will blow away.
She's shopping for a horse trailer right now, which is gonna be a freaking shit ton of money.
Something
But
like
if I
that.
buy something,
You provoke kids, or you get kids to want to just come and fuck with it too. You know?
yes. All right, so quick shameless plug for the channel. This showed up this morning. Our top 5 horror movies in the snow. That was a lot
I
of
gotta
fun.
watch Curtains still.
Go watch Curtains. Curtains is a creepy film, and it's weird to see friggin' Dean Wormer in a horror film. It really is. And it's got the great Lynn Griffin, who, like I said, was from My Beloved Black Christmas. She was the one that basically gets killed in the beginning, and she's in the basically iconic scene that, which is the cover of the VHS, where she's in the rocket chair with the plastic over her face.
Oh, Frank pre-ordered that thing. I'm guessing Mrs. Riker was okay with that.
You pre-ordered the Myers, the fucking $600 one, Frank? Oh, you're a hardcore man.
Oh, you know what, Pat? I should probably get out the one thing in case nobody saw it from last night, right? The shadow box.
Oh yeah, get it out real quick. So that's on the channel now. That was there, and then 1 week from tomorrow, I guess Tuesday, it'll be a Tuesday night. Actually, no, 1 week from Wednesday, we'll be doing episode 2 of that Halloween 4 movie book club. This dropped the other day. I did my top 5 horror franchises. I'll go through these quick. My 70s movie review. I never thought I'd have to review this movie, but I did because I was in a pinch. So go check out my review of Halloween. A lot of fun with that.
Maybe he was reviewing the pinball game because it's a pinball cover.
I was waiting for somebody to notice that, and you're the first person to say that. I'm like, yeah, I clipped the friggin' pinball art. And this Friday will be that 70s movie review. I'm working on Amityville Horror. I actually just recorded today. Just got to edit it. Good movie. I love that. I love the original Amityville Horror. Cosplayers, if you're a cosplayer, reach out to me. Probably next week or two, we're going to start bringing cosplayers on, and as well as collectors. I had a few people reach out to us, so I'm going to just line up and bring some collectors on. All that happy horse shit. So Brett got this new shadow box. Let's see it. Yeah, hold on, let me bring it up.
Damn glare. Hold on here. Let me go with the big screen here.
Get rid of the glare. Get out now.
Yeah, there it is. And I'll turn the light on, even though it's. So they use the Ghost Bob.
And that's a real Ghost Bob figure, too.
Yeah. Love this thing. They had a couple different stuff. Like I told you, they had the Jamie one where she was up on the steps, all evil. I don't know, like they must have made a special figure for that. But
yeah, that came out real nice. That's super cool.
I will send a video for you though of the. I filmed a video of the other ones he had. Like he had a couple of Ashes, but he had a couple other Myers ones.
Yeah, send it. Send it. Definitely. I'll throw it up there.
Yeah, you probably saw him, Bill. I bought that right away when I got in there.
Lurch, assuming Lurch is jumping over to Michael Myers Monday, because we're going to do that. Mask is a classic. Oh, yeah. And good night, Bill. Thanks for hanging out late. We know you get up at the ass crack at dawn, so thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, the Art the Clown one. Yep. Whew.
Oh, they have a giant Art the Clown one, too? Like the Myers one?
Yep.
Damn, $600. You know what? I might have been able to sneak it if it wasn't for age 45, and that would be cool. I'd love to put that up in my front yard. That'd be awesome. But
Bill, I'll keep you up in touch too, bud. With when I go to check out the other bottle shop for you. So, or for us, I should say.
Yeah, and you guys reach out to Sean and find out and coordinate the beers we're going to be trying, and then we'll set that up.
Yeah, and look forward to seeing him on with their other guys here with
Frank.
Darren and Frank on in a few weeks too.
Yeah, we'll have Sean on. We'll be doing some beer tasting, rather.
It'll be good, but yeah, Pat, if you're up later, I might be up. So it's a hit or miss with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs, see what's going on. The wife is home now, and check on the puppies, and then probably jump into the Myers Monday thing. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. Everybody, like, subscribe, all that happy horse shit helps us out. And we'll be back. There's nothing else going on live this week, so we'll be back on Sunday for episode 24 of that horror movie podcast. We'll have Big Joe back with us. He was busy tonight. Something came up at the last minute. He could not make it on, but he will be back with us. And Three-Headed Monster will return on Sunday night. So
Yeah.
everybody have a great night, and you can jump right off, Brett. You want to hang out for a second? We'll say goodbye, or
Yeah, sure, we can. Sure.
all right. So everybody, thanks for coming.
Good night. Thanks, guys.
Enjoy everything, and comment down below. All that, you guys know all the shit everybody's supposed to say. But all right, good night.